platform. Radiation protection falling.
Oh wow, you totally get legendary stuff now from your S-Class fishing pond in case you have one. I was worried about this. So I didn't really want to go fishing and do all the fishing stuff, so... Neat. Let's see what else we get here. Cool. Legendary. Ooh, I wonder what this is. A marine pie. Huh. Now I'm curious. Let's find out what it does. I bet it gives you underwater breathing or something. Fish related, like. I'll put this perpetual cakes here for seconds. Oh yeah, not bad. 50% breathing efficiency. Makes sense. I put my jetpack bonuses back. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna let this one go, see if I get a new building request later. I don't think I have a single landing pad here. Nope. That would be nice. You know, I think... Actually, let's land and use a teleporter. Yeah, I'm kind of going back and breaking down some of my older bases. Since I was getting towards my parts limit. My base part limit recently. So I figure I better go back and get rid of it. I think, I hate to say it, my really big first ever, one of my favorite big first bases, I think we're going to take part of down. My cloud base, I'm going to take this whole area down here. I don't even visit this area, it's just more for looks. Now that we moved, the Galactic Hubs moved, and this was in the old space, I don't really need to keep all of this around, even though it's a fun first build. We'll get some pictures first. Even though I got a great spot for runaway mold, which at this point I don't really need, but I'm going to keep that part of the base around. Yeah, I think I've switched back now to more minimalistic, functional bases since I've become a Snowman Sky Baker. Which I should actually just... It's funny, I've been looking to finally sit down on my desk after a while later today, and write up a note in my notes app about what I need for all the ingredients for the various things I make, and that way I can look at my iPad here on the couch too. Okay, let's go everywhere here. Load everything in. Let me go down here. Back. We'll go to the marketplace. Go back. And then over to the visitor center. Back. Okay. Sorry I had to do that. It's fine to get the photo mode up so everything loaded. I think it did. See, I'm gonna tear down my campsite. Well, I'll leave the campsite. There's a lot I don't need here. Like, reduce this area. I mean, this is like my first big build. Well, for me, big build. Like, multiple buildings, big ones, decorated fully out. I had a marketplace, and then I had a parking lot over on that other island there, but then started running into the base limit, so I'd go to other bases, and half the bases wouldn't load in. So, and I even had like a little bar back in that cave over there, which again, cool, but again, running out of base parts. I tried to build underneath this waterfall, but this area was so weird to try to build anything around it. Yeah, it did a lot of clipping and stuff, so. But yeah, I think I might just get rid of all this stuff down here. And I'm gonna leave the memorial. Probably reduce my little area. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Still a fun little base to build, though. Let's see, I think we'll keep this area because I have a little secondary base over here. There's a bunch of runaway mold there. And there's that little staging ground down there. What's over here? Oh yeah, there's more mold. 2 big spots here. This plant's full of it, actually. Okay, time to deconstruct a little bit. It seems empty here. So used to being at settlements. Well, taking the personal quarters down. I did like this area. Actually, we'll go down here first. Sorry guys. Market's gone. Oh boy. I'll tell where it's gone. Is the main target gonna fall now? Oh, I got a lot of resources back, I guess. It's kind of satisfying to leave parts. The only thing is, if you're near other stuff, you gotta be kind of careful. I hate when you delete a whole room in a building and you had it like fully decorated out. It's like, oh, now I gotta redo that whole thing. But then sometimes you delete rooms and all the stuff inside of it stays too, so it's kind of weird. We'll actually get a lot of parts back now, add more spaces from other bases. It's weird how sometimes you get parts like this, see this? Yeah, that ain't deleting. That's gonna be there forever. I don't know why. It's like these parts back here I put too. There's no way for me to delete any of this stuff now. It's just there. It's part of the terrain for some reason. So weird. I guess that's what happens when you build on the floating islands when they first came out. You get some bugs. Okay, let's get rid of all this power up in the air. Get a lot of plating back. That for anything? Yeah, I need that there. Lights even. Well, there went the marketplace. Whoop, I got more parts back. Alright. Save more parts. Sorry, Overseer Watch Center area. Keep that around. I think we'll get rid of we're going to reduce our parking lot. Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, keep this little area. It's a nice area. We will, I think, get rid of... That's not many parts for the campsite. We'll keep that. This thing is, yeah. I like the fossil stuff, but yet I don't. Goodbye. I don't plan to be building fossil displays to put in my settlements. It kind of clutters it up, in my opinion. Oh yeah, let's see here. That's good. Let's see, get rid of this teleporter. That goes there. Goes on there. That goes to my place. Wait, where's this go? Oh yeah. And this one, hang on. I'll have to rewire this. I could guess. Oh, nope, I didn't get in. Okay, let's wire this one. I don't need to. It's good. So this is going to go to down here. Oh, I need to power this one too. Okay. Chicken. Okay, there we go. Clean this sucker up now. Sure they work. This guy goes over here. Yep. This one's over here. Yep. This is down to the parking lot. Yep. And lastly, the visitor center. See that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we get another. I think we'll get the Worlds Part 3 update. My guess is in August, and that's going to be a pretty major, like a huge update. And the last one probably this year, I'd say. That's my big guesstimate here, is we're going to see a huge, huge update in August. The World's Part 3, officially, and then maybe not another patch till next year then. Or update at least. Wait a second here. Oh, fine, I'll do this one here. I hate this one. Why do they keep doing this one over and over? I don't. This place is like in infinite debt, so I don't really care. I'm gonna add productivity then. Okay, where's my settlement? Alright. Ooh. Oh, there are no preferences. What do we do here? Commercial or efficiencies? I don't know what the electrical station is. But... I feel like the Ame Bazaar is just the market, which I'm already... Alright, we're gonna go with the Bazaar. Oh, it's not actually a building, it's just an attribute. Yeah, this place is pretty built out now. Let's see what we got going on here. Fishing pond. Hey, there we go. Where's it at? Nope. There it is, right behind me. Ooh, S-Class here too. I suppose we'll try to catch something. See if we get another legendary catch. I got a legendary fish the first time I used my other upgraded fishing pond to S-Class. Ooh, I suppose maybe you can get stuff, different settlement things now. We'll check. Seems like it's all A-class stuff at least, so cool. Proposal in 40 minutes, okay. E-class. Rotation. Trying to get things that I haven't done any upgrades at all to, like this building, I think. Oh no, it's a B class. This guy over here. B class, okay. B S BS. Landing pads are all. This one's S class, I know. Yeah, if you upgrade your landing pad starports to S class, then you can produce frigate fuel for your frigate expeditions. I think actually all my buildings are at least B class or above now, mainly S. Well, S class, S class. Oh, this looks like such a food vendor spot here. I could sell my cakes here, yo. That'd be kind of neat, you know. Let's see. Got my boost running. Yep. Oh, yeah, there's a guy over here. Oh, yeah. These vendors are the same as always. Oh, this is the guild area, that's what it is. But yeah, I don't need any of that. And this is your technology, dude. Kinda handy, I guess. And that's upgraded to S class. How about this little one? That's a B. That's an S. Oh, this one here. Oh, that's an S too. Well, there it is. We'll just do this one. The Technopad. Might take 2 hours, I bet. Oh, 20 minutes. Wow, that's like actually not fast, not slow at all. Okay, off to our next one. This class. I feel like I was just there, but we'll see. Drive to the farm. Yay! Yeah, I get to go drive back to my sister's farm tomorrow and help her change oil on the lawnmower. That'll be fun. It's kind of fun showing my sister how the farm worked when I was there with Mom and everything, since it's going to be her farm, and since I already have a condo here in Minneapolis area. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to... Do you want the farm, Mary? You can have the farm, basically, I told her. And gave her the farm for a very good deal, my half of it at least, so. Yeah, if it was up to me, honestly, I would sell it, because it's just so far away from where I live, and responsibility and maintenance, even though it's not an active working farm, it's still the maintenance of the land, and make sure you don't have squatters and shit like that, you know, and meth heads out in that area, you know. Unfortunately, is a thing. Squatters that make meth, which is hard to believe is still, yeah. But, so that'll be cool. Get all that paperwork done this week and have a barbecue with some of my neighbors I hung out with back in the day quite a bit. And yeah, it'll be a good couple days. I'll be touching on lots of grass out there. Yeah, it's funny, man. The plants that I planted, flowers, my calla lilies in my condo here, holy crap, are they growing? Like they're taller than the ones at the farm wherever. And I don't know how that's possible. It must be. I did add a little fertilizer, but nothing major. I guess me and plants get along these days, which is kind of neat. Okay, this is Kazaa Pass, which is a huge. I've had this one forever. Oh no, this is my new Get one. Nip Nipville. That's right, we're in infinite debt right now. It's like shit. I've been basically just doing everything that makes them happy and not money. And this is what happens. Infinite depth, and I'm only 0.6% happy. But hey, the first page is all happy stuff. Still got these ones, though. Okay. No one's died either, so that's a good thing. We're happy-ish. Oh, that's the pirate system, too. So, yeah, there we are. I think it might be a little short session today. I realized if you actually have, like, are actively upgrading buildings all the time, you don't get any building requests, obviously, because you already have building going on, so at times I will stop upgrading buildings when there's a proposal happening soon. And then usually what I do now is I go and find some sugar, sweet rod, and haptoid wheat for my baking goods. Which I think this is, build. Yeah, this is a pretty decent planet for this stuff. So it's weird, I guess I found a different new gameplay loop. Settlement management, and baking. And gathering resources for my baking goods. Which definitely has made me go, like, explore planets a lot more. And learn how to try to time my melee boosting. Robert. Oh, I could use more of that too. It just refines into sugar. But I think I need it for one of my other recipes. Oh yeah, for like anomalous jam, I believe it is.
Radiation protection falling.
Ah, you're smarter than me. You're way more efficient than I am. Yeah, I've been sticking with, I have kind of farms right now. I got a farm that gives me bone, apple, and honey, where I have the fauna around there. Then I have one area that just gives me eggs and milk like crazy. I used to have a nectar, a cactus one actually. I don't know what happened to that. I think I just deleted it because I had so many bases and running into limits. Yeah, I think we'll just go back to pop around to some farms and gather some stuff quick. Yeah, I'm telling you though, the jetpack rewards are the best for the ingester, man. I mean, yep, that's all one jetpack tank there. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna teleport because it's easier. And I think a couple of my bases are in different galaxies. I made my honey base in, I think, yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, yeah. It's weird, too. Like, some of them, when you set the food into the planters and leave the system and save and come back later in the day, some of them will have memorized that you've been there and have, like, a 150 thing of milk just waiting for you. Then others times it doesn't remember, so I don't know what I have definitely not figured out what. So we'll see if I go back here. Yeah, look at this. All these guys. So I used to have like a milk spot on my island retreat, but it'd only give me like maybe 10 milk every 5 minutes. So I'm like, we'll just have a special farm for that. Yeah, because the main ingredients I'm using right now, all I need is really haptoid wheat, either grawberry or sweet root. Grawberry, because it's used in one of my recipes as a raw ingredient refined into, I think, anomalous jam or something. And then, let's see, wheat, sugar, milk. That's basically all the things I need, really. And then all those items get refined into other, more advanced things that are make my pies and everything, pie cases and whatnot. Oh, and creature eggs. Yep, that's the other one. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if the guys are back here. I had a whole fleet of them here. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like I emptied this before I saved last night, and now look at that. Yeah, this planet, man, it's funny how many times this planet's changed. Now, I like the latest change. I mean, bluegrass. Last time, before the Worlds update, this was like a red grass planet. Always a paradise, though. But this, yeah, that's a really pretty one. What's up, buddies? Better make sure I have food in here. Some creature pellets. Oh, yeah. Throw some more in. Okay, do your thing. Look at him running like crazy. I enjoy the creature behaviors and whatnot. Especially like the pet companions, they're fun. Especially the doggy-like ones, like, oh yeah, I better feed this guy. Come here, buddy. Who's a good space piggy? You are. Okay, go play with the other guys, but don't laser beam anybody. Don't laser. Ooh! Stellar ice cream. Nice. I'll have to look into that one, man. Yeah, these are the ones I've been making. This is my stack here. These guys are all the jetpack bonus ones. The best one, easiest one to make is solidified grease pies. Because that will give you... Like, okay, so perpetual cakes will give you a 329%. And I think solidified grease pies is like... Let's find out here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a few in here only. I think it's like 308. 316, I mean, that's still good. Not as long duration, though. So, and then the other ones, of course, I only have other ones that do scan bonuses, so let's see here. Yeah, the herbal crunchies, that will give you the boost for, I believe, I mean, if you need money, like, I spent all my money on upgrading my solar ship slots, so I only got like 6 slots for like 100-some million. Now they're up to about 70 million a slot, so when people say 1 billion units is a lot, yeah, talk to me after you've tried to upgrade a ship all the way. But yeah, here you go. Herbal Crunchies. This is a great one. 4,000% on flora analysis. So every plant you scan that's new will be 4 million units. And the same will be true with... I always forget which one. I think the sweet... This is going to be fauna, but this is like 6,000. Oh no, this is the minerals, the sweet dreams. Sweet cream dreams. And what's the... Metro Munchies. Oh yeah, it's the extra fluffy cream cakes. That's the last one I found. And that does fauna. So now, when I go to a planet or a new system, what I'll do is I'll hop on a planet, has a lot of whatever. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah, and now in expeditions, I'll just bring this with instead of my stasis devices. I mean, I can have more money than stasis devices packed in like 2 minutes of scanning a planet. But yeah, to me, this is the hugest thing that they've added in the last update or two. Is this thing. It ties all the gameplay mechanics together that were so disconnected, like I'm farming now, and I'm cooking, because I have an ingester, you know? But I think people are coming around to seeing that too now. So I think a lot of people are just eating the food, you know, like doing the consume on it. But now this is the money, baby. Okay, fine. Let's go find some new. Let's make some money quick. Hiya, buddies. I'll be back for some more eggs and milk in a bit. There we are. Yeah, trying to find somewhere I haven't been around here. This is like I've been in this neighborhood for years. Old legacy hub space. Okay, let's just do one of these. Point the direction and just go there. I don't think I've been here. If I've been here, that's just like that'd just be pure random luck. Okay, let's go scan some animals for about 4 to 5 million per scan. Sure beats 20,000 units, eh? Yeah, like, I think I'm gonna upgrade my solar ship in this system, too. Yeah, I built a solar ship a while back ago. And I never took it out ever. And maybe we can find some wheat while I'm at it. Ooh, we should the stormy one. Oh yeah, this is a crazy terrain one. Oy, oy, oy. Well, let's go down to the bottom. This looks cold. Okay. Yeah, it's cold. There we go, let's make some money. 18 million? Oh my gosh, I've never gotten that much before. Holy crap. Oh, man, I picked the bad planet. 18 million for every animal? Holy moly. Oh yeah? I'm just gonna hide. Yeah, cloaking device is awesome. For hiding. Oh wait, I'm gonna run out of cloaking soon here though. Haha. Oh great, they're just tapping me. Well, I picked a bad planet, didn't I? Are you really gonna do this? Okay, we're doing this. For repair guys first. Hey man, I'm just trying to scan freaking animals here. Leave me alone. Oh, my aim is horrible. Crossword, of course. Yeah, I guess with this boost you get about 18 million per animal fauna scans if you don't get attacked by land on the most aggressive planet in the system. You know what though? I kind of like that stuff. It adds, you know, an RP gameplay element. Man, these guys are just following me around. Okay. Leave me alone, Sentinels. I'm not doing any harm. Except for shooting you. Okay, next planet. A little more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, that was like literally, let's see, 4 times 18, so about 70 million units on 4 fauna. Not bad. I don't know if I did the math right there. But yeah, that's like the best thing, like, Best way to make units, man. Yeah, me too. It's like, it's a nice, like, passive way to not trigger the sentinels, you know. Yeah, if I started the game all over with the knowledge I have now, it'd be a total different strategy I'd probably go with. Well, who am I kidding? My strategy would be the same. Try to learn everything eventually. Oh, let's see what we got for boost left here. I think it's running out. Oh, we still got 4 minutes left on it. Oh, this is a dissident planet, probably? Oh man, wait. I didn't land on the same planet, did I? Nope, nope, nope. I've done that before. Oh man, look at this! This system hates me, man. This is another hellish planet. Wow. 18 million. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough units to upgrade my slots queue. Man, look at this planet. You can't even see anything. So I wish we had like a, you know, infrared vision or something, a wireframe vision, you know, for when you have weather like this. Because I mean, let's be honest. If I can go through a black hole, I think I would have scanner tech that could detect through a storm. Okay, let's go.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Oh, that's right. I don't have my jetpack boost, do I? At the moment. Oh, this kind of terrain, though. Oh, it's these really crazy-looking animals. Where are they? Yeah, the circle ones. I actually got a pet like that. Oh my gosh! And when you ride them, you literally go around in a circle. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's funny. I won't scan any of the planets or fauna because I could come back to each of these planets and do the same thing with the fauna, or with the plants and the minerals.
Extreme temperature detected.
What a moody planet. Hey, little buddy. Little bone dude.
Units received.
Only 11 million. Okay. So yeah, definitely, I mean, look at these birds, will give me 18 million a pop. Oh, 11, I guess. Never mind. Now that this all over.
Nearby toxins detected.
Okay, let's see here.
Nearby toxins detected.
Oh yeah, these are cool ones. Oh, look at that one, 34 million for that rare one. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a good way to make money, I tell you. You need money.
Units received.
It's kind of funny too. The only cookie you can make that uses Geknip or Nip Nip is called Herbal Crunchies, and they give you the plant scanning bonus, which is cool. So it actually makes them worthwhile to build or to bake. I think there's one left. It's probably like an underground one. Yep. And you know what I say to that? F that. I don't go underground looking for animals anymore. And I think my boost is almost, yep, 29 seconds left on this thing, but with that, we made 120 million in about 3 minutes of just scanning fauna. So yay. Let's go get some ship upgrades now. Oh, crap. I'm gonna land this thing here. Funny how it didn't spawn all the way. Yeah, that's my first custom solar ship. Kind of do wish we could go back and repaint them, you know? I'm like, I wish... Because I made this thing almost all blue except for a little white on it. Including the solars even. I just kind of got Star Fox vibes from this one. I mean, that's just cool looking though, these ships are. Oh yeah, we're in a trinary system. Okay, how many ship slots do you think we can get on this one? I have 427 million units. I don't have many. I bet you I get... I'm gonna guess I only get 6 to 7 slots with this much money even. Yeah, it's funny how expensive they get towards the end. Yeah, I kind of went through... I've been upgrading a few ships here, so I've been going through all my hoarding supplies, and I think I gave a lot away too recently. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I guess that thing, I guess I wouldn't mind an exception to, like, ones we build, you know? Since we already went out and crafted them with the parts and put it together, it'd be nice to be able to just go to the ship fabricator and be like, I'd like to change the color and not have to break it down. But you know, like we always say in this game, there's so many features that haven't been really utilized yet in it. They just kind of introduced them to, I think, so that when they update it, they wouldn't break those components as they activate them later. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Actually, hang on, what am I doing? I know what I'm doing. Check my guild. This might be... What is this one? Oh yeah, there we go. A good one.
Product received.
And we're good. Okay, how much will it cost a slot here? $22 million per slot. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy, getting more expensive. And there we go. We're down to 18 million now, just like that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slots for 300, 200 some million. 300 million. So yeah, people, new players, 1 billion units ain't crap in this game. That would have fully upgraded a storage slot on one ship, and when you have 15 ships, you need about 150 billion probably to outfit everything, expand a storage on all those ships if you had them. Checking on that. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of went with the maneuverability because this thing handled like a beast before, like a brick. I'm not in the Starship mood though. Okay, so there we go, just demonstrating those ingester goodies. But I tell you though, once you have the jetpack bonus in your always active almost, you get really spoiled. It's like, I mean, it's pretty significant, the boost you get. Okay, let's see here. Nipville it is. So yeah, the settlement gameplay loop, I complained the first day because I just wanted everything to get high leveled fast, but you know, I realized, like, you know, you're saying the gameplay loop is now me becoming a baker. But then after I get enough of this, you know, resources going, get my farms established and my process nailed down, then I can, we'll see what else we have here to do. I still gotta build like a crazy underwater base in like a deep ocean planet. And I still gotta get those titles and everything too. Ooh, holiday jubilees or holograms. You know, this is Nip Nipville. We're all about the happiness, so we're gonna do the welfare measures. We here at Nip Nipville, we promote mental health and wellness. However, we're in infinite debt cycle right now, though. I wonder if I can get like fired if I get this too high. Hey, we're getting happier. Let's see, anything coming up here? Well, we'll upgrade a building or two. You know, actually, I'm gonna leave this one because I want to get a building request again. Let's see. Get back here quick. Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead to the farm to get some honey and some. I gotta find some more wheat. I kind of wish we could somehow farm wheat or plant something that would give us wheat. You know. To get. Is there any other way to get flour? I should maybe see besides wheat. Because I know you can get sugar through various different methods too. Oh boy. You know, I think I'm gonna have to tax them because that just sounds a little disturbing. Sorry guys, we're trying to make money here. Ooh, S-Class Technopod. Oh, isn't that funny? It almost looks like you can see fish in the... Okay, every time I come here, I try to fish for one fish to see if I get a legendary. Oops, hang on, I gotta put my multi-tool with an actual fishing attachment. It's kind of neat, though. I appreciate that they add functional buildings, you know? That's just nice. It makes it more... I don't know, it makes it more feel like alive and worthwhile. Like I realize I go to my bases and they feel kind of dead without all the NPCs walking around. Ooh, that's a new one. Ooh, heaviest octopus. And now I put a food processor here so I can just instantly cook whatever I catch. Yeah, just save some of that up. Oh, don't make me blast you. Fireberry. No, actually, let's check my recipes catalog. Yeah, I can't believe some people have all this done already. Like, I don't know if they just save edited it or not, or if they actually cooked every single thing in there. I do wish, though, that when you looked at it here, and you actually use it in your ingester, that it would tell you exactly what rewards you get using it in your ingester, you know. And that'd be kind of nice. Real tentacle. Herbal crunchies. Yeah, this is like an easy one. Yeah, mainly everything I need is these. I need wheat, sugar, and milk usually. I Actually, we'll make some of those. I gotta find some more wheat, though. Alright. Hey, look at that. Speak of the wheat. Speak of the wheat. Oh, yeah, that's right. This planet has all kinds of points of interest everywhere. It actually has a lot of wheat, too. Maybe not. Sweet root. Fireberry. Solar vine, of course. Oh, dude! Kelp? Really? Thank you. Because that's a lot easier doing it that way. Yeah, like underwater, right? Dude, I've not taken any underwater stuff and put it through a refiner yet. Sounds like a bigger yield too, man. I guess the main thing I get to practice my melee boost chaining or whatever, if I do. There we are, one more. So you can really hit it. Oh, I timed it wrong. Alright, we'll just go this direction a little bit. There we go. Oh, I was hit the ground like that. Right. There we are. Dang! Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that for sure, dude. That sounds way better than what I'm doing. Plus, it's fun to go underwater. Even though the water scares me some days. Yeah, because this takes forever, you know. Even though it's kind of a good excuse to explore a, planet. But... yeah. I think we're gonna go do the kelp method now. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Appreciate the tips always. It's funny, I admit it, even as a day one player, there's things I just don't know. Like, people be on the stream comment, and I'm like, what? I've been playing this game for 9 years. You can do that? It's just amazing, the ingenuity at times of people. Okay, let's see here. I am here. Man, this is like my new local hangout space, you can tell. You see where my bases are. I have another trifecta space again. This is in the New Galactic Hub region, so... ooh, what base is this? Wow, this is my beautiful system. Oh man. Big fan of this planet I have found. I feel like the number of beautiful paradise planets after the last 2 updates just increased, or at least the ones that were... I don't know, it just seems like it's easier finding beautiful paradise planets without any storms now anymore. Which used to be like a rarity. Or maybe I just got really lucky lately. Let's see here. I don't think anything's going on here. Yeah, no, they're doing stuff. We're going to go here. I'm just going to go to my base and use the teleporter, which I could have did in my other place. Ah, nice. Yeah, I always have multiplayer on, and I always tell people that want to join my stream or join my session or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, go ahead, I don't care. I just warn them that I don't play like I'm in multiplayer, I just do my thing, so mainly you'll probably just see me bopping around in my bases, hopping in all the systems, and baking in his base. It was pretty cool though. One day I went to where I'm gonna go now to get some kelp here. I guess I get here, but Yeah. It's so pretty, the water. I don't know, I get freaked out underwater, though. God, it's pretty, though. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. Because I don't want the big scary fish coming at me. Picked like the only spot where there's nothing nearby me. Of all the water to jump into, one where there is no kelp by me. Oh, hang on, there we go. Yeah, it's a new player. I love how they. Hang on, we'll take one. We'll take the bait, as they say. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Well, you know, next update, it might be on sale pretty good, too. I mean, this game goes on sale regularly, always before updates, so... There we go. Oh, no. I could see some existential dread with that coming at me if I didn't have a decent weapon. You know? Well, yeah, that's scary. That's scary. Look at those seahorses. Bioluminescent ones, too. Yeah, the underwater fauna is pretty awesome, too. Like I was worried this dude was gonna come eat me, but no, he's cool. They're cool. I just think the world is... the fauna, the animals have... I don't know, the behavior seems like it's a little more alive lately, I feel. But then again, too, you know, they added the whole, Wait, how do I do this? Is this just a... Oh yeah, that's all you do. Dude, if that's... Oh my god, I can't... I think, you know, I accidentally did that once, put kelp in a refiner. And that was before I cared about flour. But yeah, dude, way better already. I mean, look at this. This is like me walking around the planet for 20 minutes right there. For that amount of weed I'm gonna get. Yeah. Thank you, dude! You rock! Oh my god. No Man's Bacon just got so much better. Dirge is the man. I love your last name, Hermes. I used to name my servers based upon Greek gods and goddesses. And I had a server called Hermes. It was because of the, I think the god of knowledge, was it? I believe. And then I had another one, Dionysus, who was the lover of Hermes, I believe. And who else did I have? Yeah, the water looks good. Okay, focus. I totally was not paying attention again. Oh, you know, I should get my mining boosted multi-tool on too. Get the most I can from these. Yeah, look at that. 31 versus 18. There you go, Aphrodite. There you go. Yeah, I gotta read up on my Greek gods again and goddesses. That's an interesting stuff, you know. I always get intrigued by the Greeks. Here's the craziest thing. It's like crazy talk again. I do this once in a while. Try not to get too crazy though. That the things that the great Greek philosophers... Oh, that's how it went. So I couldn't remember how Dionysus was involved in all that too. If that was how that worked. I forget how there definitely was not yeah, but I am like intrigued always by the Greek philosophers, you know, the stuff that they thought about in those days, how many thousands of years ago, and those are questions that we're posing nowadays and actually are trying to find scientific evidence and stuff to prove it. Like a lot of talk of the Greeks about the ether is basically quantum mechanics they're talking about, and existence and reality and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's amazing. Oh yeah, dude, this is so much. It's oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I feel like there's a certain type of player that plays No Man's Sky. There's like some pretty deep people that play it, I think. You know? Well, the fact that if you actually play this game and look at the lore, the text lore you find throughout it, and have done all the like the monoliths and the plaques, it is quite a philosophical story you get. I mean, it's talk about existential dread, right? Or or our place in this world, or the nature of our worlds, really. I mean, the questions they pose about reality are questions I pose all the time about it. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious we're in a simulation. We're not going to be able to prove it, but the fact that, I mean, the stuff we do in our simulation. Kelp rice. Oh, hey, I've never made kelp rice before. Hang on, am I doing this right? Let's see. Let's do one of these ones. What does this turn into now? Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, dude, that's cool. That ain't bad at all, man. I mean, look how fast this will be, too. Oh, jeez, you're a godsend, man. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, like, oh, this would have taken me forever. 4 minutes? Okay, you do your thing. We'll do some cream over here, too. Man, it seems like you can never have enough milk. Or eggs. Yeah, I think 4 refiners, nutrient processors, just the right amount to be productive but not totally lose focus of what the heck you're doing. Let's see. I gotta use up all this butter I was playing with. Yeah, I guess I can just might as well just make that now. Yeah, that's like huge. Wow. Added to the mental notebook about bacon. Let me keep my strawberries though. Hey, what's this guy turn into? Grilled tentacle calamari, basically. Yeah. I should look up the. I haven't looked up many of the savory menus yet. Oh, I definitely need some more churned butter for everything. Yeah, dude, this is like, oh, that's like game-changing. Kelp, man. God, I used to have like a crazy, like crazy store of it. We'll make some sugar. Go. We're gonna make some nip cookies. Yeah, you're probably smarter in how you do it with the 100 at a time stacks. Me, I make little stacks here and there, and I kind of do it, you know, between my settlement work just to pass some time. At some point, I'm gonna have so many cookies that I'm not gonna need them, so maybe I'll fill a spaceship full of cookies. Oh, I have to go get some more nip too. So here you go. Here's your weed cookies. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Oh man, I only down to one nip bud. Well, just the one for now, I guess. I think we'll keep the butter for now. Yeah, that's way better. Ah, so pretty. One milk only. This poor little guy getting milked out here. Yeah, I used to get like a lot of fauna here in this spot, but now recently they don't spawn here anymore, so I'm like, well, we'll get rid of that. You know, I'm gonna clean up my other spot over here. Like, I have this building over here, but I don't really need it. It's just the waste of... I like my dock and camp area there. And I'm getting to the point where I need more parts from other bases. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this little spot here. It's kind of nice looking, but... it was fun building it. Sorry guys, giving you more land back, Fauna. However, I might keep part of this deck area. Get the ball and put away. There we go, we'll just keep that. Let's make it look less ugly though. You know what? I don't care. That's good enough for now. I'm lazy. Actually, I'm even lazier where we don't need this at all. It's funny, I don't really have much, used to be sentimentally attached to my bases, but now, you know, you just gotta move in life. Oh, all these plates I put down. That's good. Oh, wait, one more. Got a floating sign here. And I think we'll restore the terrain while we're at it too. Get back some of that in my save too. It's kind of relaxing, restoring terrain. There we go. We get by a little cabin on the hill now. What's up, buddy? What kind of berries are those? Dingleberries? Yeah, he had a little farming unit over here, but I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. We're minimizing our base down. Okay, well, this sector here. Yep, that's definitely the way to get your wheat, dude. Totally. Wow. Yeah, that's game changing for. All I gotta do is go in here. See, at night, water freaks me out a little. You know? Wait a second, they're like... I love these little fish, they're so pretty. Hey, buddies! I just love bioluminescent animals and beings in the game. That's just cool. Oh, here we go. Got deeper down here. It's a tunnel, that's why. I thought I could reach it. Guess not. Yeah, if you want to find any stuff underwater, best way usually is to pull out your submarine and use a scanner on there. You can find all kinds of cool stuff then. Sunken ships, treasure, freighters, shelters even. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting water area here. I didn't realize it got this deep. Well, I guess it's not that deep, really. Yeah, I guess the only thing really that I would like to make, one of the big requests of mine would be in this game is just rare moments, you know? That's the one thing that they haven't added that I've always wanted, was the sense that a player can find something that no other player can ever find, you know? I know that's FOMO, of course, but if you can create it in such a way that everyone has their own kind of moment, could have their moment, that'd be super cool. But that's a big ask in current technology and games, I imagine. So my idea would be, you'd craft these very unique moments based upon elements within your own gameplay, like maybe statistics that you have, like, oh, you've scanned so many things, and you've warped this many times, and then you've done this many black hole jumps. We'll take all these items, put them in a scrambler, and pop out some really crazy random event that'd be unique to your gameplay, just based upon those things as attributes to create the experience. Again, I don't develop games, so I doubt that's even possible or feasible or want to be added, but I think that's, the big thing, only the last thing from the big checklist spreadsheet of things, that, and the closer you got to the center of the galaxy, the crazier your procedure generation would get, which is not the case at all. It's the same when you get to the center as when you are on the outer edges, the way things generate. So that, I think honestly, it was different, but I think the stuff it was generating by the center was so crazy looking that people would think it was broken. But I think we're at the point of No Man's Sky where I would love to see, like, the closer you get to the center of the galaxy, worlds just becoming broken, like two planets literally colliding into each other like we see at times, where then the physics just gets wild, or even crazier idea, like have a random system with like two gas giants in it. That'd be crazy. Or like a third body problem kind of set up. Like two gas giants and then a moon around the gas giant and the moon then floats between them. Okay, that's not happening. They don't have that kind of physics in the game. Yeah, I broke my game save on 5.71 almost by trying to fly to the sun in the system. I do that every update. And when I did that, I got to the point where all the planets disappeared behind me. I couldn't see them at all. And then eventually, none of the textures loaded. It was a black screen I'd see everywhere, no matter what screen I was in. But I could hear everything else playing. So I literally had to restore a cloud save I had from a few hours before that, or half an hour. And save my game save, I think. So I'm not doing that anymore. Not on this save, at least. I forgot where I was. Where am I again? Oh, hey, I know that. Oh, hang on. Dang it. I don't know why I can't find myself. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. I appreciate gas giants for what they are, but I have zero particular reasons to go to one ever and just be like, hey, this is cool. I mean, the weather's, it is, you know, it's space, it's brutal, which I appreciate that, actually. I guess, yeah, the only thing I go to gas giants for is the resources I need for certain things, actually. I made one base on one just because I needed, what was it? The helium. Activated helium, I think it was. Actually, let's go there. Hang on, let's not abandon my wheat here. Ooh, dude, yeah, thank you. That flower from kelp. Dude. Game changer, man. I mean, look at all the wheat I have now. Flour, holy crap. Yes. Get you there. Alright, let me quick, let my, ADD, OCD, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll rearrange this some other day. Hang on, let me do the basics. There we go. Now I'm happy. Okay, we're gonna go to... Crystallized helium, yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. I have, I think, quartzite here. No, you're right. Actually, that's what I did too. Yeah, this is the... Because it's funny, I was in Icentem Galaxy when that update dropped for the gas giants. So I ended up finding my first gas giant in Icentem. And it was so glitchy for me. Like, I was in one of the planets that had a bunch of water. And I'd be swimming about 300 U's down. And at a certain point I'd get, and the water would just stop, unrender. So it'd be literally, I would drop to, like, I'd drop 700 U's to the very bottom of the ocean. And then there'd be no water. And I would have to try to literally navigate on the ocean floor, which is not easy because it's not made to be walked on. Yeah, so this one here, it's Euclid. This is one of my, I'm like you, oh no, this is Isotam, and this is, yeah, crystallized helium. Yep, same thing. Great minds, my friend, great minds. Yeah, I was actually mining it, you know, manually with my mining laser, and it was like literally the storm was trying to follow me around to pick me up and throw me in the atmosphere. So I'm like, yeah, I need to put a little shop up here. I think it was a pretty basic one. Landing pad and some... Yep, that's your typical mining base. I mean, the planets look cool and all, but beyond this resource, I have no reason to come back to this planet. I mean, it's pretty in photo mode. Hang on, that's a pretty picture. But yeah, I mean, points of interest, none. Really. I wish this thing actually did like an expedition where it'd make the whole area just be a calm. But yeah, I just, like you, I just come here for just that. Ooh, I do need to get some honey though while I'm at it. Where did I put my bone? Honey Bone Island farm? Oh, I think this is in a different galaxy. Far, far away from here. Yeah, it's funny. I have a couple old bases from way, way back, 2 moves ago of the Galactic Hub that I just can't get rid of because it's in such a pretty spot. Hey, we're back in. Yeah, this has the crazy couple of freaky looking fauna here. Oh, there's the bone apple dude. What's up, dude? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Where's the crazy ugly head dude at? He's the honey one. Well, let me go walk around me, it'll come back to me. Oh, this planet's crazy, actually. Yeah, I inadvertently found this place. This is a planet that's in the rings of another planet. And I built my base right by the rings. Where the rings intersect. Yeah, let's make it nighttime here. It looks pretty fabulous at night. Look at that. And there's asteroids in there too. Okay. I just like stuff like this, you know, the weird stuff that happens with RNG, or procedure generation. Okay, guys, I'll be back for some milk later. We're gonna quick go fly through the rings. Yeah. It's so weird, too, when you get here, because it's at an angle, so it takes a while. You're in it, but you're not in it. Now, look at that. There's asteroids in it. Asteroids on ground. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I found a few of these planets before, but this is like... I found this like 2 nights ago, randomly, just looking for a system to find where I could mine honey. So yeah, you can see where we get... There's the line. So let's go in space here. Yeah, this was just initially a... I'm gonna stop at this planet because it's in the rings. And it looks wild. I mean, look at how the atmospheric effects show kind of in a way, but not. Okay. Are you parched in rings? Oh no. What's this side look like? Oh, that looks really cool. It's funny, I haven't even been on the ring planet yet. Oh, it's a pretty cool one. So yeah, good times. I was gonna build my base right on the line, but then I realized it was really hard to try to build something at that angle. Oh, look at that valley too. And look at that, you have floating asteroids. You know, that one you can't shoot. Oh. Huh. Yeah, they added that recently too. I don't think people noticed that. The rings actually contain asteroids nowadays in space. Like real rings do. Like they'll instantly spawn. And you can mine the hell out of them. So, hey. Another element. Good job, HG. So you can just literally fly around a planet in the rings and constantly mine for resources. Hi. Okay, let's get back to our search first. Let's tickle out some honey, yo. I was getting a kick out of how they get the honey. How do you get the honey from the animals? You tickle out. Oh, you gotta see what the thing that produces honey looks like on here. Ooh. Kind of nightmare feel, actually. Here he is! Hey, bunty, 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 bunty. Oh, yeah, I just called him Honey Thing for now, but... he's like a bouncing eyeball mushroom that produces honey. Oh, yeah. Oh, get some food. Yeah, look at this dude. That's kind of nightmare feel to me. Oh. See, some days, like, it's like they don't get close enough. Oh well. If that's a bad day in this game, that's not a bad day at all. think what we're gonna do here. Take this guy, take this out, so I don't lose it. You over here by me, so you gotta come this way to go by this thing, maybe. Power over here individually. Go, okay. Maybe this will help. Come on, get closer, buddy. Get a little closer. Hey, there we go. We got some honey. Wow, that wasn't very much. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Where did I put that thing? Here it is. Is this it? Yeah. I love how these are called prayers usually. So I have the prayer of the sky. But I saw this one. I found this in a space station. I'm like, I need that because it has the cool spikies. And those things, experimentals, have crazy scan bonuses too. If you're into that thing. Like, this one isn't that as good as my other one, but not bad. 5,600. Do I have any weapons here? Oh, I do. I'll splitter. But I mean, come on. And I love, my favorite color is blue, so blue crystals with a contrasting white label. Yeah. Winner. Yeah, like, the scan rate is pretty good. That's kind of funny. Now I'm not going to look for wheat anymore. Dude, thank you again, man. Like, I feel like I ran into that before, but I just kind of ignored it when I was doing that stuff before. That makes it so much easier. Okay, we'll just take our nuggets and our honey. And... Well, guys, you did okay. You gave me some honey. We'll call it. Let's go see what our joints are doing here. Quite literally. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how many galaxies we got. We got Euclid, we'll say 1. We got Hilbert, 2. Optimus, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Yeah, 7 galaxies I have access to. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? I went there already. No, I haven't gone here yet. I usually give this stuff away at the Space Anomaly. It's funny, one day I was there, I was like, oh hey, actually I have a lot of that crap. I was trying to find the person I was asking for, but I could never find him. But I found the one person I was talking to him, and gave him the resources, so I was hoping that that person that went and found the other person that needed it. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like No Man's Sky telephone up in the Space Anomaly, trying to help somebody out with resources. So if I give this guy the resources, maybe he'll know who the other guy is and go to give him it. Yeah, it's just fun, the community, you know. It's a pretty giving community. Like, I would love to see an AMA. Oh my god, agreed. Agreed, dude. Yeah, it's like, you know, the memes. If you know, right? And I know now. Like, that's like... Dude, that's like huge. You should post that on No Man's Sky subreddit, honestly, for the bakers out there. They would appreciate that, totally. Oh yeah, let's get some... quartzites. God, I had an activated quartzite mine that was making... Oh my god, 10,000 per time I come by, and... I actually tore that one down because I'm like, I don't need that much quartzite. Oh, yeah, triggered back in the other systems. This is a nice planet, though. It's got, like, more Earth-like grass. You know, kind of a... Yeah. Looking at this guy. Beast. Oh, he's a sticky... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, and I just love... just an imposing planet in the background, man. I feel like that would psychologically have an impact on the people that lived on this planet, you know? Like, you feel like you'd always have something lingering, looming over you. I would take it, though. That'd be so amazing to have, like, something like that in the sky. I can't imagine the physics on that planet, how it fucked up it'd be. And the way things would grow, probably, and yeah, like the oceans, and this planet would not be this pretty if it was that close to another planet. It'd be, I hate to say it, probably would have some pretty extreme gravitational-based weather effects if it had, like, you know, if it's in the Goldilocks zone and all that stuff. But oh, look at that! Now I find weed all over when I don't really need it. Yeah, it's funny. I had so much impulse beans because I assumed that chocolate in this game would make a lot of things, but yeah, not really. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tease out some honey in these guys. Look at them. I tried riding one of these guys and they don't go very fast. Thanks, guys. Hey, why don't you follow me back to my base and bring your buddies and bring some more honey to me. That'd be kind of cool, yo. I'm over here. Hang on. I'll bring out my buddy to show I'm safe. My Pumbaa. I gotta admit, I love having... I wish these guys would auto-spawn when you got out of your ship. Alright, buddy, let's go. Let's bring the big guys back with us. Oh man, he is like hyper today. Look at him go. You go, boy. Oh, I love it too that they totally will attack or paralyze or stun aggressive fauna when they attack you. Like every like stream I usually go to like a planet that has a bad some aggressive fauna to have them attack me. Hang on, we could do that. I need to get some more milk anyway, so. Wait, where'd I put my base? Oh, there we go. Let's go, Pumbaa. We're gonna go back to the milking egg farm and get that one thing to... Oh, look at that. Huh. Get the aggressive fauna to attack me and have Pumbaa use his laser beams to paralyze it. I just love how these things sound. Okay, buddy, I'll spawn you when we get back to the farm here. There we go. Yeah, there's a couple hunters in this area. They don't attack me unless I attack them, kind of thing. But man, they go after the other non-aggressive fauna and kill them once in a while. So yeah, there's totally hunter-prey, basic hunter-prey behaviors in NPC animals. Which is neat. They had that from day one. It was just not very... I don't know if people paid attention to fauna as much then. Maybe if anything, it was mainly for the crazy bugs that we had initially. Oh my gosh, still the nightmare creatures. I mean, they made I just love, honestly, what I love is how HG and Sean leans into the community and the things that have happened in the game, you know? Like, I mean, they call out, they make references in-game lore to exterior player-run civilizations. I mean, that's just so cool. And this dude here, he was the meme of the launch, man, this guy. And what did they do? They make it so you could build a terrarium with him in it. Blobby. Yeah, remember those memes? Oh yeah. Or even better, Sean, you know, totally ripping into himself. You remember the interviews? The mind-blowing interviews? Sean's? Yeah. Talk about not taking themselves too seriously, right? And I mean, where is games coming? I can have 12 to 15 multi-tools. We have a storage rack now. I can archive spaceships. I can have up to, I don't even know how many. I have way too many of them. You know, it's just like, I mean, can you imagine, let's say, I mean, Rockstar makes great games. But if they could put the amount of effort into quality of life post updates after release, like HG does after one of their patches, like GTA Online would be so amazing. I mean, there's bugs in there that they haven't fixed since PS3 era. Wait, no, did they have GTA Online PS3 era? I can't remember. I mean, that game's been around for 3 generations. But I'll be honest, it doesn't look that much different than the first version 7, 8 years ago or more, or 10 years ago. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Here's my strategy. I'm pretty good at like prepping for new things, just as a heads up. Because you know when Sony changed their tiers for PS Plus? Prior to that, I stacked up to 10 years of PS Plus for, you know, deals I was getting. And I found out how to game the upgrade system. So I basically got PS Plus Premium on my stacked membership when it changed for the low cost of $10 one time to buy PS Plus now for a month. Because if you're in that tier along with PS Plus, it automatically would upgrade your service to the premium tier. So I have PS Plus Premium till 2031 right now. And I paid normal PS Plus price. Actually, I paid at most half the price of PS Plus every year. So I would buy deals at CD Keys or wherever. So yeah, when that expires in 5 years, I'm not renewing. I'm going to lose all my PS Plus games, but you know what? By then, I think we'll have a soft modded PS5 by then. So I took I have a PS5 Pro I bought last year. So I play this game so much, and well, the PS5 Pro is the best way, in my opinion, to play it. Even better than PC, I think. Because it's just low maintenance, there's no maintenance. You know, I turn the game on and here I am. But, oh hey, I actually need some nip these days for my cooking. So basically what I did is my PS5 is I turned off internet on it, disconnected my Wi-Fi network, updated everything before I did that, downloaded all my game saves, activated all my licenses, powered it off, put it back in its original box and packaging. Is in my closet with a note on it with the firmware version and the date I put it away. So my plan is 2 to 3 years from now is to pull that PS5 out and hopefully have a console that's going to be exploitable and soft modded, hopefully. The funny thing is I had a PS3 and a PS4 Pro I had previously had in storage prior to this last year. And I came back in January, took them out and hooked them up and foolishly forgot to turn my router off and yep, went to go check the firmware update version on it and it sure enough was updated itself and I had actually, both of those had exploitable firmware on it too, which I'm so pissed about. Dang it! Like, I had, I think, oh man, I can't remember what PS4 Pro firmware I had, but it was in the list that you could soft mod. So, lesson learned. So I just said, whatever, I give up on PS4 soft modding at the moment, and I'll just have it in my bedroom now, and I should actually just unplug it, because it's probably power draining. Doing some vampire drain. I forgot why I went up here. Oh, I was gonna get some nip quick. That's right. Yeah, it's funny, I used to have nip farms just to make money, but now I use the nip for my bacon goods. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I gotta do something about my inventory right now. Dude, what are you doing here? You want some cookies? Oh, it's my... Ha! No way. Wait a second, I'm really confused what happened here. Oh, no way. He's actually a pilot of the frigate of mine? Dude. Yeah, no way. So this guy is an exploration specialist on this exploration specialist frigate. Huh. Sound good. Oh, that's pretty neat. I remember them mentioning in the patch notes that your frigate chiefs crew would actually be walking around your freighter. So, yay. Again, the little things. Okay, I don't really need the wheat, but I'm gonna put it there anyways. This stuff we'll put in freighter storage. Hate to admit it, inventory management's kind of one of my favorite. I hate to say it, a favorite or relaxing gameplay, I guess, aspect. I think it's an OCD, ADHD, ADD thing. Because I think I have everything. The more I think about and read about what people say it is, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm a very highly functional ADD, OCD, ADHD person, I believe. Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, I saw a couple of my dudes too walking around like, I mean, it's just the little things like that that really add adds a lot of life to the game, you know? So I remember that was like the big thing a lot of people would say is like, it's such a great game, but it's so empty. Well, you know what? Welcome to space, the reality of it. I mean, look at our space, and our area of space even. Our reality. We haven't discovered any intelligent life or any life besides Earth, really. So, I mean, the nature of the world is empty, so yes, I know. Right? But I do love how they're very open-minded in taking player feedback and doing something about it, you know? If we complain as a community enough about this game, about an aspect in it, Sean and Hello Games is going to address it probably. Which is something to be said, like, nah, I don't get it. Like, game developers just don't listen to their goddamn player base. Hey, you guys want to make more money? Okay, you know what? Players that love your game, they will probably give you more money. But just listen to them, man. Seriously. It's like everything in the world. Sorry, we're going to go on a little bit of a rant here. Try not to be a negative Nancy today again, but the world is so stupid right now. Like, companies are freaking, okay, adult words, fucking idiots these days. You know how to sell out, how to be a good company? Just don't fuck over your customers, man. Just listen to what they want. Like, how can I not make me a fucking CEO of any company? I will make it so successful. You know what? You're not going to get record-breaking returns, but the idea of the financial situations and expectations of current corporate companies and entities is fucking insane. Like, they're idiots. It's unrealistic to have a perpetual increase in sales and revenue every year. Do you understand how a finite world works? It doesn't work that way. You can't keep increasing your profits without there being dramatic numbers of new people and customers. Exactly! Like, I love everyone asks me, like, so dude, what are you playing these days? And I'm like, I kind of, sheepishly am like, well, I hate to admit it, but No Man's Sky. They're like, really? You still playing that? I'm like, dude, it's hard not to play a game that keeps getting updates and things that we want in the game. I mean, and things we didn't know we wanted that somehow are just awesome. Like, and the game acknowledges that us players exist. Like, quite literally, fourth wall breaking all the time. I mean, that is one reason alone I love this game, is that we're not just consumers. We're fellow, like, players and fellow gamers to Hello Games, and they respect that relationship. They respect our time. They don't make it mandatory to do time-consuming tasks unless you actually want to do them. Like me, look at me, I'm baking, man. Who would have thought? You know why I'm baking? It's because there's a reason to. Because you get bonuses on stuff you bake and you're an ingester, and then it makes me want to actually go to my settlements and farms I have and visit the animals to find out what they produce. And no, it's a damn good hook. It's the new hook, I think. I think what they need to do in the next update actually is completely redo the beginning new save tutorial. I don't know how you do it. It's a tough one. That's going to take a lot of thinking to do. I got nothing because I'm not a game developer. But yeah, that if they could, I mean, that's I think one thing that's much needed. They have updated. I think honestly, you know what they should do? Scrap it. Scrap the new game tutorial. Make the intro to No Man's Sky literally be the first expedition that you go through. That's all. There you go. That's the new game tutorial. Just make it an expedition, the first one. I think that would be. Then you could give new players the golden vector too. That would feel like such a treat, honestly, you know? And then let current players go back and play that too if they want. I think they're just going to eventually open up the expeditions down the road here. But in a way, though, it's kind of nice to have a few things that are rather unique. Oh my god, yeah, that would be cool too. I like that idea. Yeah, the suit AI has not... I mean, honestly, I want like the next update to be called No Man's Sky Information or something, or because I just want this here. Tell me what this is. Like, how do I know this is optimized? I mean, look at this real estate. You could put so much stats here. You could do my life support, my jetpack, you know what my stats are, my hazard protection, my cold resistance, my heat resistance, my toxicity resistance. I mean, look at all this. We don't know anything. Like, at least in ships, you know, we got basic stats when you go over here, like DPS, damage potential stats. But I don't know. What does this do? Who knows? Number gets bigger, but this number don't mean crap, honestly. If I do, let's say, here's the thing. People are all about the neutron cannon. You know what? You guys don't actually use your weapons, I don't think, because this is inferior. Everything is inferior to a proper pulse splitter. Like, okay, we're going to go to my base. We're going to show you. Because I have all the multi-tools types and all the different loadouts. Min-max, basically. Not like crazy min-max like some people, but I can melt anything, basically. Yeah, combat in the game isn't really a challenge ever for me. It hasn't been for like 5-6 years, probably. But the thing I would like, though, I mean, you give us all these upgrades. Just give us the stats. Like, stop teasing us. Stop edging us. Just give me the stats, baby, because we just want the stats, really. Especially us endgame players, you know. I mean, I've done everything in the game now, almost. I'm trying to think of something I haven't done yet. Well, now I've done it all, because I'm baking and farming and, well, settlement management. I've always base build, and so, like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do I have one of those tools here? I think I have the neutron cannon on here. Yeah. Okay, so this guy here, the way this is set up right here. If I were to take these all here, move them over here, this number here becomes 56,000. But if I go fight something, this weapon here still kills things faster, dramatically faster. Right. Let's go Kazel ahead. I think I'm on a peaceful planet too, unfortunately. Let's just start shooting things. Yeah, like the bolt caster, I mean, look at this thing. This thing's actually pretty cool. But no, like, neutron cannon, I mean, you gotta charge it. Compare that to like a solid pulse splitter. Pulse splitter go burr. Yeah, no. Best weapon, hands down. Pulse splitter. Plus it bounces. So you can, like, you know, literally shoot at like a sentinel that's at an angle there and bounce it off if you want or whatever. So yeah, again, number bigger over here, but reality is that this pulse splitter is gonna destroy anything compared to a neutron cannon. Like, and yeah, same with Blaze Javelin. Honestly though, the Boltcaster, when you get it upgraded, and this isn't even very good. Like, it's not bad. It's a different way. But the reality is, weapon-wise, just get the pulse splitter. That's, if you don't have like the units or whatever, it's the best way to go. So I mean, this has definitely gotten a boost lately though. Look at this thing. That's pretty fast. But the fact I can do that, and I'll take out like a vile brood mother or a walker in just one clip. But you know what? Honestly, I'm glad they haven't really made combat harder, because that's really not what this game's about. It's the chillness, honestly, and the prettiness of the world you live in, and the interactions you have with like the fauna. And, yeah, it's more of a hippie game for me. Oh man, these guys are just, you know what? No. You gotta stay here. You gotta give me some new buildings, man. Yeah, I've been waiting for a building request forever. I finally got one landing pad here though. But this is my rather new settlement too, so. Okay, let's see. I gotta go make some brunch here, I think, soon, so I'm gonna quick finish some construction here. Do a little conflict resolution. And then probably go back to one of the farms and get some milk and eggs, and then I'll call it a day for now. I'll probably be offline for a week, a couple days here. I'm going to be hitting my old sister's farm here to help her out with some stuff, so quite literally farming on, not really farming, but mowing lawn and trimming and all that stuff. Changing oil on a mower. Yeah, it's funny, I'm not really a mechanical guy, but I guess I have been forced to become one in the last 5 years when I was taking care of my mom at her farm and her cats and the farm, even though we don't have an active farm, it's just an old farm, but so yeah. Alright, finally. Ooh, what do we do? Oh, you know, we really need a dock. We don't have any of these yet. Oh, finally, we have some visitors. People are probably getting sick of each other. Yeah, it's funny, there's not a single... I don't have a single landing pad here except for that one now. Yeah, this is a cool autophage one. I admit it, I just literally been upgrading the buildings that look the coolest. Versus functional. And then in that Nip-Nipville settlement, my method and strategy with that one is to basically do everything that makes them happy and try to get as much debt as possible there. I want to see if you can get fired from being an overseer or not. Oh, I think this one also is in major debt. Oh well. What are you gonna do, Atlas? Wipe me out of it? Wait a second. Hang on, yeah, we'll just head back to the lake cabin since we're here. Yeah, this is actually on the same planet as my island retreat. Just I think it's over that way. And there's something to be said too about having actual neighbors when you have a base, like other players' bases as neighbors. It's like I lost for some reason in between 5.71 and 5.72. HG must have did. I think it was a Switch 2 release actually that did it. Basically, all the base sharing got broken for like a couple of days, like a week almost. But they fixed it on the back end, and when they fixed the base sharing. Oh yeah, yep. I've done that. Actually, that settlement there, they just did that recently, like about an hour ago. The last request they had, and I'm like, you know what? You guys been going on a lot of expeditions, and they keep bringing me stuff, so, and I keep donating it. But yeah, having like neighbors, it feels, I don't know, something about it. Coming into like my planet and like, oh, you know, let's go stop by the farm here. This guy made an awesome Dubai style farm, which is always fun to fly over. I mean, look at that. That's like, I try to make something similar, but the execution of this base was so excellent. This person did. So yeah, it's just nice having a farm. And I can see this base from my base, which is even cooler. Well, kind of can see it. Yeah, there's that one there, whereas the other one's over here. Then I'm over here. And it's kind of cool too, like this planet on the other side of the planet, it's mainly just land and not like islands like this. Oh, this should render in faster too now that I got rid of that huge building on the other main island. Ooh, I'll have to update that. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that message module. Uh-oh, so how did I do that? Too fancy for our own good. Yeah, you can like hide message modules in building parts. Oh yeah, there it is. Right there, inside the teleporter. Oh yeah, I got it without breaking something. Cool. Yay! Cool. Yeah, I used to have a building up there, but I never went in it, so... Aw. Kinda cute. Okay, well... Yeah, I'm just waiting for the update. Hopefully it's a patch update where we can sit in our chairs and fish. So I got a fishing dock ready once we can do it. Okay, we'll quick drop off some stuff here. You know, I'm just gonna eat this stuff, whatever. Let's check what we got here now. Oh yeah, dude, the kelp sack and refining into the flour, dude, that was huge. Thank you again. You know, it's one of those things, you know, I could look all this stuff up online, but I like to naturally discover it organically, or people tell me about it on my streams, which is so much fun, you know, it's like, it feels more realistic in the RP, if you're into the RP role-playing aspects of this game, you know? So I admit it, I did look up one recipe to find this one. So I made this before, but I couldn't figure out which one it was. So I had kind of looked it up, and someone finally mentioned extra fluffy cream cake. I'm like, ooh, it's hard to make one of those. Actually, maybe we'll quickly make a couple of cakes here, just since we're here. Oh, I bet we get another update expedition, I bet. I have a feeling, yeah, I think we're gonna get an expedition probably. Let's see, what day is today? Monday? I'm gonna guess next week. Like before 4th of July weekend. And that's gonna tie us over till probably mid-August. And I think mid-August will be the actual update 3 for Worlds, like the big update. So I feel like we're getting close to a shadow drop of Light No Fire, honestly. Like that, I don't think there's gonna be a big reveal announcement for Light No Fire. I think it's gonna be a Hello Games be like, hey, did you guys like No Man's Sky? How about a No Man's Sky, but on one huge planet and it's a fantasy world? Okay, go ahead, go buy it. You can pre-order it and it's out now. Oh. I just love when companies do that, actually. And the thing is, you know, with the Light No Fire, I think it has going for it, unlike any game right now, is that confidence in the developers on fixing anything that's going to be broken in it. And there's probably gonna be a lot of broken things, I mean. Yeah, right? So let's see, I'm looking up my... Oh wait, sweet creams or creamy treat? I like the cream buns. That's funny. Yeah, I was making donuts earlier. Yeah, I had no idea that you needed meringue too for stuff. Like, wow. Okay, let's see. We're looking for the creamy... Where did I put that? Extra fluffy cream cake. That's what it was. Yeah, I wish you could pin this. So, the main thing is making the extra fluffy batter. That's the most time consuming because you have to... Actually, no, it's not too bad. You just gotta make this, which is eggs and sugar. Oh, man. I have a lot of eggs. Could use more sugar, though, I think. Well, for now, we'll start the components. I don't know if we'll get to the actual... Yeah, dude. So basically, yeah, kelp sack turns to kelp rice turns into flour. You're the man. That was like the big thing I was always looking for. Even though sugar now is gonna be a thing, but you know, strawberry. I can find that everywhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, here goes some sweet roller here. Yeah, I think 4 is like I think that's maybe the maximum you can put a refiners down. It seems to be the way to go. Yeah, look at all that. Yeah, wow. This is going to be a lot easier now. So much easier. Sugar dough. Okay, how about we'll make... Actually, no, we're going to do... Oh, yeah. I got to remember where to find cactus nectar now. Because I had a couple spots where I could totally go and get those. Oh, duh. I have like total farms of that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hang on, I have total hordes of that in my freighter. I knew I collected everything for a reason. Cactus, oh my god, I produce so much of this stuff. Holy balls. Yeah, okay, never mind. Dude, you are the bacon god. You must do a lot of bacon, actually. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that again. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have so much sugar now. Holy balls. Oh yeah, yep, yep, that's gonna make a lot of sugar down the road here. We'll just leave that there. You know, I don't need any of these other ones then. You know, we're good there. We'll keep the strawberries. I feel like I need them for something, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna take... You know, I have so much cactus, it's like ridiculous. You know, that makes me want to try... I never really ever put any of the plants ever in the refiner. Like, how did I not do this? Oh. It's sad though. You only get one. You can only use Nip Nip or Gek Nip to make actually one official product, and that's herbal munchies, which I appreciate that. But I was hoping there'd be like, you know, like space brownies or something like that, you know. And let's... Yeah, because I have... Oh my god, I was producing so much of this. I had a settlement that kept just making this. Now I get what I can use them for. Let's try... I never... Oh, ice cream. I was wondering how you got ice cream. Yeah, I always have all these frozen tubers. I'm like, I don't want these. I don't want to play with you. Yeah, as you see, I have eggs, dairy products, and flour products. Oh, yeah, I got a pretty good amount of cake batter. We could probably make some perpetual cakes. I think I need that anomalous sauce. No, this is junk. I can make some of that later. Actually, let's put this down here too. Oop. Let's take some of this for now. Good old steamed vegetables, fibrous stew. Yeah, I'll just keep these in the freighter for now. Yeah, I kind of have pretty specific things I'm making always. Sugar dough. Yeah, I think the herbal munchies or crunchies are the easiest ones to make. It's such an easy thing to make, and the things you get, the boost you get is so worth it too. The plant scanning bonus you get, the flora scanning. Can't remember if I got any more nip buds. I did. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm gonna just put the rest of this in here for now. Dude, thank you again about those 2 tips are gonna make my life so much easier. Yeah, it's funny, like, yeah, that's gonna be huge. I don't really need this, but I'm just gonna leave it there. Maybe I'll expand my empire to be beyond. So yeah, I have what are we making? Solidified grease pies, perpetual cakes, sweet cream dreams, extra fluffy cream cake, and the herbal crunchy. Cool. Yeah, I kind of wish now we could literally set up like a bakery. I remember there's one of the people on the No Man's Sky Galactic Hub Council in the Player-Run Civilization or whatever. There's one girl in our group, council. She was the founder of Cafe 42. And yeah, her thing was before cooking became a thing really. She was all about making the cool stuff. Oh, why can't I put a sticker on the glass, man? You know? This is like the little things that annoy me. Like, okay, HG. I guess no one in your development team is putting stickers on glass windows, are they? I know I love my view, but come on. Come on. I guess I'll do this. I know it'd probably be bad, but I sure would like letters so we could write words. Oh yeah, AGT. I think Zas. Zas was the guy, the founder of this one. Yeah, it's funny, I ended up in his game session one time playing after an update and totally hit it off with the guy. He's a really cool guy. Actually, all these people that run these organized civilizations, in case you're wondering, these were all player-ran civilizations. And I just love how they have the... Yeah, dude. See, I feel like that's gonna be coming next. Like, I feel like that's definitely coming because Light No Fire, this is the testing ground basically. They're backporting tech to No Man's Sky to test in production basically. So you know, they get that us No Man's Sky community, we're pretty forgiving about bugs, you know? And we're all about new gameplay elements and things, so. I mean, when you think about it, the loyalty they created with the base of No Man's Sky allowed them to use us as a beta testing group willingly. Let's say you do that, EA or any Ubisoft or any other big companies. When's the last time we've ever said anything like, man, look at what so-and-so did, that was so amazing. It's such a weird world we live in. It's like we all agree to just accept crap. Yeah, I agree. Totally. I like how you say that, and that's yes. I mean, I can't imagine making a game like this and it turning around the way you did. The amount of pride one would feel, just imagine that first month, that first half year after they launched was, oof, I feel so bad for their families more than anything, the threats they were getting and everything over a video game. But, nonetheless, it was tough. It was a tough era for them. But hey, you know what? Thanks for sticking with it and giving us this game. It's a good chill game. Like, I'm trying to get my friends' kids into this game now, because they're all about, Minecraft. I'm like, yeah, Minecraft. But you know what? You know what's even better? Space. Yeah, Minecraft is on a planet. Yeah, this is all over. And I think the idea of space and space exploration, all this stuff it is, I think, a great thing for a young person to think about, to have their brain teased with, their... Oh my god, yeah, I could totally see it. I mean, I didn't have Minecraft growing up, I had Legos, which they have nowadays too, of course, but that was my Minecraft, that's what Minecraft really was. Which I'm surprised I didn't get involved into it, because I love Legos. But I think at the time Minecraft came out, I was about 17, 18, so to me, in my head, I said to myself, oh, it's a kid's game, which it isn't. I mean, it's an open world, survival if you want it to be game, make it your own game, build a computer or calculator inside the game kind of game, which is really cool. I guess to me, honestly, I hate to admit it, it was the graphics, the blockiness. I like this. I like 8-bit retro styles, but I know that nowadays you have all these crazy cool patches and texture packs you can put on. But yeah, so I'm trying to get my friends' kids into this game. I'm gonna buy them a copy of it. I told one of them, I personally am not gonna buy a Switch 2 at this point, just because I have so many games and whatever, and I don't like the trend of Nintendo and what they're becoming. They're becoming the evil Xbox and the evil PlayStation after, every console generation has a success. What do? They get arrogant and become a-holes and totally want to screw everyone over. So Nintendo, this is their moment again, and you know what? I'm not gonna contribute to that, so. But hey, if you have a Switch 2 and are enjoying it and love Mario Kart World, good. I'm glad you are. Yay. Enjoy your hardware. I mean, if you're a Switch fan, it makes sense. It's a perfect upgrade. Oh, dude, do you, need a copy of No Man's Sky for Xbox? I could get you a copy probably here. However you want. I don't know how you would. I assume you'd want a digital or physical copy. So actually, I own this game. Oh my god, on almost every platform. I bought it on PS4. I bought the PS4 physical copy. Bought the PS4 digital copy. I bought the PC Deluxe copy with the Starship, which I'm glad I did. So I got one of the first early models they released that was actually painted well. Heard there's some quality issues and everything. So I basically have it on 3. Oh, that's right, the multiplayer factor. Ah, that is annoying, isn't it? Like, I totally get, PC players why they laugh at us console players. Like, ha, you guys play for multiplayer? And then, yeah, PC are just like, yeah, I just opened my game and it's already got multiplayer. I'm like, yeah. Oh, God, $20 a month? Oh, I forget about that since I totally am spoiled in how I stacked my PS Plus years ago, like for a decade at a time. Like, I looked at PS Plus premium prices now, I'm like, holy crap. Okay, here's the thing, companies, game companies, every company. Stop fucking increasing prices. We're not making more money. Just stop it. Just stop it. It's like that episode in Ted Lasso in season 3 where Rebecca's going to the meeting. Oh, that's kind of nice, but still, that sucks. I mean, it'd be one thing if they'd give us local, consoles would give us local multiplayer, but they don't do that. No, but yeah, no, it's just like, I don't think they get it. Like, it's to a point where I think that some of the companies just have lost the plot completely of what they're really supposed to be doing. Like, yes, profit's part of the thing, but there becomes a point when you price something out of its value proposition, I guess you'd say. Like, there's a point where I just say that, you know what? I don't need that anymore. Like, Netflix, I don't need that. Amazon Prime, I don't need that. You know what I did? I bought Amazon Prime. They offered it for a week for me for like $1.50. And the only reason I got it is because I bought AirPods Pro on sale, and I just wanted them that same day I didn't want to have to pay the $15 shipping. So I literally signed up for Amazon Prime for 7 days, and then right after I bought it, I set it up to automatically pause it. And it's going to happen in a month. I'm going to probably want to buy something I need and go to Amazon. I'll just take whatever I'm looking for, put it in my cart, but not buy it. And just come back every couple of days or so until I get offered a free trial again. I've had Amazon Prime half the year and I haven't paid a single cent for it. Oh, $2.20 because I wanted the next same day shipping. So here's the thing, life pro tip. Screw companies. They're here to screw you. You know what it's time for us to do? Screw them over through all the loopholes they have. Exploit the hell out of every legal loophole you can find. And like a lot of people say, it's hard to do it because we all get invested in. We all, for some reason, I'm guilty myself. We all find that we feel like we owe something to people or companies that we like their products of. But you know what? Nah, we gotta even if we like them, we still gotta make them competitive. Like, I mean, if No Man's Sky started charging for DLC, actually I'd get it, but I'd still have a little pushback. Nice. Just don't tell anyone. I like to sail the 7 seas, as they say. The high seas. Shit, what am I saying? I've been pirating since there was piracy. I was dubbing VHS to VHS. Recording off the radio to tape cassettes. And nowadays? Oh man, I mean, the things I used to go to. Well, I didn't have money. I was a farmer. I grew up on a farm with my parents in rural Minnesota. I went through all my parents' records and saw how much they were making every year supporting us on a small-time farming budget. They quite literally made $15,000 net income a year. That was after every expense and bill was paid for, all the seed for the crops, fertilizer, maintenance on the trucks and tractors, and insurance and all that stuff. Yeah, they netted like $15,000 a year only. And I think one year I made like $115,000. Like, I feel bad. But then again, I shouldn't, because that's exactly what my parents wanted. Like, everything they did was to make me and my sister have a better chance at succeeding. The first thing they told us when we got old enough to want to get jobs was that we don't expect you or want you to ever become farmers, because there's no future in it. And you're smarter than that. We want you to go to college. And I felt kind of bad going to the U of M and the cities here to college because it's so far away from my farm and my parents, but they were so proud that I think I did it and got a degree in philosophy and anthropology at the U of M. I mean, hell, they are even down for my graduation, which still got that picture up. And Mom, Dad, I love you guys. Don't worry, I hold your memory in my heart forever. And I like the cheesy thing I like to say. As long as we hold their memories in our hearts, they are forever with us. Ooh, sorry, get a little teary right now. Oh, dude, you are awesome, dude. You seem like a really good person. I mean, I don't know. I hope your mom knows that too. That's like the one thing I realized in life. Like, if you love someone and appreciate them, just tell them. Who cares what happens? I mean, to a certain extent, like, don't tell. Maybe not tell a married person that you're in love with them or have loved them, you know, but like your parents, friends, family. If they mean anything to you, don't wait for the moment, because that moment may never come. And I've embraced that ever since like I lost my dad like 5 years ago. I've embraced it before then even. Like I'm just like. I was just getting really frustrated with alpha male like culture. What the hell? Here's the thing, people, young men out there. The moment you have to declare yourself an alpha, you just violate the rules of being an alpha. Alphas don't need to call themselves alphas. They just are alphas. That's how it works, people. And you know what? Alphas are nothing, in my opinion. They're the ones that make all the trouble and brew. They're the ones that end up fucking abusing women and treating them like crap. And you know what? For all you nice guys out there, don't get discouraged. Don't go down the Tate thing. Don't do the Rogan thing. Don't listen. I'm saying you need to be macho manly. In my experience in life, I'm in my mid-40s. You know, I'm not like a ladies' man or any of that stuff, but you know what? Being genuine, nice, and kind, showing love towards animals, affection, and amongst kids, those are the sexiest things that a man can do as he gets older. 20s, psh, we're idiots when we're 20. You know, I say in 20s, just have a lot of sex, have fun, be safe. Don't try to. I don't think it's a smart idea to even try building a family in age 20 anymore. Because I mean, it's just so much. Oh yeah. You know what happens when you're alpha? Yeah, you might feel like you have the world at your hands, but you know what? You could probably go home at night and crawl into a little ball and cry because you realize how you have nothing. Everything's fake in your life. You know, it's... And like, I don't know. I've realized throughout life and through my dad and everyone else that a real man, he can show his emotions whenever he wants and not ever feel bad. You know? Now there's confidence in who you are and in your own skin and in the world and understanding the situations, you know? So, I mean, the next time anyone, like, tries to make fun of you for crying or anything, just seriously deadpan look in the eye and, like, be like, I'm sorry, I'm human. I wish I could be more of a robot like you. I wish I could give no fucks, you know? I'm sorry if I have a care and interest in this world and others, and don't want to bottle it all up inside of me and then go on a freaking shooting spree or something because I never learned how to express my emotions. And that's one thing I love about the modern day parenting for the most part is, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a very good point. It's like people like, you know what? That's the problem too. Is that everyone thinks that they should have the best there is always. You know what? I'm sorry, kids coming out of college. Here's what you gotta realize: you're not gonna make money. You're not gonna make 60, 80,000 a year. I wish you did, but you're not gonna. It's not the reality of the world. Everyone that's come before you is. I know you want to change the world, and I get that. You should. But there are realities in the world you have to accept. There is a hierarchical effect in way things are ranked in society. And unfortunately, you gotta play by the rules, or else you're not gonna get anywhere. Until you can rewrite the world and the rules and are in charge, you still gotta play by the rules. And once you start playing by them, you realize why they exist too as you get older. When you're 19, 20, you don't get why things are the way they are. You become 30, 40, you go, I get it now. Or maybe hopefully sooner. And then you grow. No, it's just people, our world is instant gratification world. I mean, sad. Social media, all this stuff, unfortunately, it's sad. So, I mean, what we really need to do is just literally unplug stuff for a while. Like, be like a boomer say, just go outside, actually, and quite literally go walk underneath the trees. You'll be amazed if you just walk under the trees and listen. Not for anything particular, just the world around you. It will calm you, even if it is chaotic. You can find the peace in the chaos, that's what I like. Like, I've lived in, like, not every, but I've lived in the extremes, like, middle of nowhere, no neighbors for 5 miles, and living in the U of M, in the super block, which is basically 2 huge buildings full of freshmen. Yeah, that have never been away from their parents ever. Lots of them, and, craziness happening. But no, some days it's like what I do lately. I just have a little route I walk always. Which I'm going to go do here. Trying to quit smoking, actually. And how I'm doing that is by forcing myself to go outside and walk around the trees every time I want one. So, try to create a new pattern, I guess. Association. But no, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. Like, I've thought, the hippie inside of me lately has come to realize that maybe, the hippies were right. Like, thinking about life. Oh, dude. Like, you're awesome. You and I totally would, like, if we were, like, knew each other in real life, I would totally want to go hang out and have coffee with you and talk, like, some deep-ass stuff, yo. Because it's so refreshing. Someone that has a open mind, but at the same time, that's the thing, it's one thing to be open-minded about something, but it's another thing to throw out the realities of our world. Like, like I talk to my friends about this stuff, or other people that are willing to actually have a conversation about it because they don't like talking about things that aren't real. I'm like, well, geez, do I have a whole different conversation to talk to you about realness? I mean, what is real, right? I mean, geez, yeah. We won't go there, but yeah, it's fun. It's very fun. I guess my point was saying that, this basically applies to conspiracy theories too, because I used to be into those. Well, I like to entertain the thought of them. I mean, deep down, I know they're all just not real, but there's some that actually do become real, but it's far and few between that happens. I guess my thing with it is really that the problem we have is that people, they go all in. Like, they toss out centuries, millennia worth of information and proven scientific statistical knowledge for these theories of theirs. And that's where it becomes a problem. That's where you become radicalized and just changed. So I think the thing is, my thing is, I like to entertain the idea, but the reality is, the physics, the nature of the world we exist in at the moment still is very true, and the rules have applied forever, and they seem to be working. And until you can, I mean, I'm gonna entertain the idea that it's possible, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna change my whole life saying that, oh, this theory I have that sounds batshit crazy, is real, and everything else around us is fake. I'm like, yeah. For example, my belief system is that this is a pure simulation. Possibly we are a simulation, we are part of a simulation that we're an unexpected result of a simulation that is a big experiment by some other entity on a different level. So my theory is now, lately, I've really been getting into the whole, is our universe trapped inside a giant black hole? And I think I know what my theory is, which, again, this doesn't change my day-to-day thinking or whatever, but I think we are part of a grand experiment of some high-level entity, maybe a fourth-dimensional being for all I know, that basically is trying to recreate or replicate the creation of a stellar system. And by doing that, they had to actually use a microized black hole, I would say, a localized black hole to contain such an event. So it's the only way that you could ever, create a Big Bang type of effect on even a minor level without imploding your own universe and galaxy, maybe, or your planet or whatever. So I feel like they use basically a black hole as like a containment field for these universes they're creating. And the thing is, they're probably going to do this test like we do IVF, where you just throw the numbers at it. So basically, we're going to try to do 7 million different galaxies here in this next test phase. The craziest thing is that they probably don't even know we exist. Like, we could just be this aberration of, we're just, like, this whole reality is maybe just a split second of their time. Like, that literally was a experiment that took, 0.56 seconds, milliseconds in their world. But for us, it becomes quite literally a millennia. You know what I'm saying? But, again, crazy theories of mine and, things I like to think about. But again, at the same time, I don't throw the Big Bang out of the books. I don't throw basic physics, relativity, special relativity, or how our world works here. Even if it is all fake, even if we are a simulation, it doesn't take away, of all the movies that sit at the best, it was Free Guy. The one with Ryan Reynolds was basically a GTA NPC movie biography kind of thing. And, his buddy, hilariously, was telling him, well, what does it mean? I mean, if this is all fake, what's the point of it all? He's like, well, you know what? Yes, it's all fake, but that doesn't take away the moments we shared, the things we did maybe in this fake reality. It still happened. The emotions, the words, the feelings, they all still exist, even if they are in a fake world. And that to me says, well, what is fake and what is real then? I mean, yeah, it's like a slippery slope of just mind implosion and exploding, thinking about stuff, But in the end, we're all in this world together right now, at least for all we know. But actually, now we're gonna really get down there. Here's where it gets really crazy. My crazy belief, not beliefs, but theoretical belief system of how we exist and whatnot, is that I propose that maybe every single person is actually a universe. Because we only know the world that we know through our eyes and our senses, and all the experience of other people, this is the whole big philosophical, topic. How do I know there are other people in the world kind of thing. But I mean, I think that maybe, again, this is my really crazy theory of that the brain's actually a quantum teleporter, but that's a whole different world there. Basically, the world, our human brain is a quantum teleporter that teleports instantaneously our souls to our physical entities here, and we reside in a fourth dimensional plane of existence, possibly. Or a vat. Brain in a vat kind of thing. So there we go. There's my craziness. But in the end, though, here's the thing. I still abide by every rule in this world. I know there's good and bad. I'm gonna go outside, have a smoke, which is bad for my health. Cholesterol still exists. Everything else exists. I just like to have these thoughts, these ideas in my head, that they may exist or they could exist. But I'm not going to dramatically change my life based upon these ideas, you know, like some people do. And that's the problem we have with conspiracy theories, that people go down that hole and throw everything that's come before this crazy theory that was invented maybe a month ago or a year ago or 10 years ago. And that just shows that your reasoning is super flawed, people that do that, and unfortunately they can't see it. And those kind of personality types usually end up becoming part of a cult and indoctrinated, and that then leads to a very slippery slope in society where we may or may not be repeating history here soon. So, anywho, that was a lot of crazy talk right there. I'm sorry if I really went out there. I just like the internet to be able to talk about all loud. Because there's another thing, you know, quantum mechanics, man. I don't know. Like after studying, well, trying to understand the basics of quantum mechanics, which, my God, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, can anyone really understand it? I mean, I can't even imagine, like, a scientific high-level understanding of quantum is like, but in layman's terms, at least what I'm starting to pull out of it is that, information is everything in the world. Like, Tron Legacy. I watched that again recently, too. Tron Legacy was onto something. Especially when you think about the effects of quantum mechanics and quantum entanglement, and just the paradoxes within the quantum world and our own worlds and current physics. And oh man, like, oh dude, I should have known, man. You seem like you totally, yeah, like I said, man. Are you anywhere near Minnesota? Do you want to get a? I don't drink one beer every 3 months, maybe, but I'd love to get my one beer every 6 months with you and talk about this stuff, because it's fun. It's just fun to hear other people's perspectives on it too, you know? So, and it helps, you know, reinforce, you know, maybe I'm not as crazy as I think. I know I'm crazy, but in that regard, in this thinking, but there's other people out there. So yeah, I mean, basically when you think about it, it's like, I think, therefore I am. I mean, Socrates, you know, in a way, when you think about that. Oh, dude, even cooler, North Carolina? I mean, cooler because we always have stereotypes of certain states and people's mentalities and mental capacities and all that prejudice crap us humans like to do. That's a problem with humans. We've always liked to label things. Like, that's like ever since the invention of language, you know, we've always been looking to label. Man, look how it's evolved. But yeah, no, the whole, like, quantum mechanics, it gets to be so much, like, I mean, quantum entanglement's gotta be the obvious way that we're gonna do interstellar travel and communication. Actually, communication, especially. I mean, just quantum entanglement is just crazy. Like, I mean, yeah. Like, waveform collapsing into particle form is ridiculous. Oh, dude! Hey, don't forget the Sea Monkey 420 if you make a breakthrough, cause word, there's some crazy theories out there. Like, oh my god. I mean, the slit experiments are fun just thinking about. But, yeah, I mean, I mean, when you think about it, it's like, you know, the experiments, the James Webb Telescope, the things that it's recording, and how it's basically like, wait a second, by our current models of physics and understanding of astronomy and space expansion and development of galaxies, these young galaxies that are oldest, some of the oldest parts of the galaxy, shouldn't be this young, and how is that possible? How is that possible? That's, I know, right? Like, that's just like, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, theories want to say that maybe we're actually finding the edge of our universe, and what we're seeing is possibly a parallel universe somehow merging, clipping into our own. I mean, if you think about it, if we had like my theory of reality being kind of an experiment, I guess, our reality simulation, and it being a massive black hole containing multiple universes within it, and I'm assuming it's probably a spherical design the universe would be, just by nature of, seems like that's the best shape in nature for such a thing, a spherical design. And you would then, you know, with the rates of expansion and the experiments happening, would probably have a universe basically clipping into other various universes. And if the entities within the universe are studying the edge of the universe, or as far as their instruments can see, you're gonna find some crazy shit happen, right? But again, that's like total theoretical, way out there theories of stuff, whatever, so yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, you know. Yeah, looking at the sky, you know, at night. If we never got telescopes, would it really be any more space? I mean, yeah, so, if you want to go simulation theory, when you think about it, it seems like the world seems clearer to me, at least. Like, I think we're getting, like, they're getting hardware upgrades on the other side. But oh, you went the spin route, man. Hey, I need to look into that more. I've heard quite a few people, when I talk about like this kind of crazy quantum mechanical world and whatever, mention that the spin of atomic particles is that they reverse or aren't abiding by what supposedly should be happening, kind of thing. There's so much information, it's so much fun. Like, I get why the Greeks are so far ahead of their time. When you have a lot of time just to think about stuff, and have at your fingertips actual information that's, you know, our current modern theories that you can then ping things off of and see if it's actually real, but it's amazing. Like, that's the thing people are worried about, you know, with this whole future, which I'm gonna be honest, I am very worried about AI. Like, I was kind of him and Han on, yeah, good, yeah, bad, yeah, good, yeah, bad. But no, it's bad. But here's the thing. We can't turn back now. It's like atomic energy. The cat's out of the box, man. You ain't getting this cat back in the box ever again. But if humans could stop being so goddamn greedy and think about the higher purpose of everything, AI could be great. If we can fully ensure that it doesn't ever, ever deem us unnecessary, we're fine. But the moment we let AI create its own directives and get over the prime directive of AI, the rules of AI, is the moment we lose control, and the moment that humanity will become enslaved or eradicated, quite literally. We'll be around. We'll be like in 2001 Space Odyssey. We'll be in like a fucking creature museum. You know, actually, that's a fun theory to think about. So, I mean, that comes into, well, here's the thing. People will think we're all crazy, but you know what? Whatever. We don't base our day-to-day lifestyles on these theories. These are more just theoretical thought experiments that are fun to play around with in our brains. But, agreed. I mean, when you think about it, time dilation, near light speed travel, and you look at our current society, and let's say humans cease to exist on this in this planet now for, we'll say, 300 years. You know what we're gonna find of our society in 300 years? Plastic. All the garbage. That's all you're gonna find. Golden State Bridge, it'll be totally rusted out by then. Skyscrapers deteriorated, falling apart, maybe foundation will be around, but our concrete isn't good. Our concrete isn't like, we still don't know how to make the Roman concrete, man, back in the day. The shit they were making in those days in Greek. Was it Greek concrete or is it the Roman? I can't remember which one. But yeah, there's so many, like, they took those building techniques to the grave with themselves. Oh, Hoover Dam? Oh, dude. Nope, no dam there anymore. What dam? Oh, damn, no dam. And they did this TV series about this, you know, I think it was like, what if all humans disappeared and it did areas, and did it scientifically based too, so it's nice. Like, people don't realize that the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge, that bridge quite literally is being painted every day of every year constantly because of the oxidation of salt water on the metal. Like, they are literally going from one end to the other 24 or 365 days a year painting it. And if they didn't, or fixing it, if they didn't, it would just rust and be gone. So, yeah, it's... in that regard, you think about it. So, let's say... oh, will it be? I suppose because of the massive amount of concrete that was used in it, and the rerod and steel, which actually would reinforce it, and you had to. That's an interesting thought. I could see that. But that's one thing we forget too, you know, about the ancient civilizations, that we don't give enough credit for. I don't know why we think. We always want to say that the ancient civilizations and the societies were, quote unquote, primitive. You know what? I disagree highly. The fact that they understood that knowledge can only survive in certain formats, and they created it and it survived, says that they were more advanced than we were. Because we don't get it. There's only not as many of us do anymore. That our world right now is forgettable. And that's why I see the theory you're talking about is very plausible in that regard. If you start applying modern day ideology, technology, way we're working to, let's say, 5,000 years ago. Oh yeah, exactly. It'll be hidden underneath the, for sure. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Cloud Atlas or read that book. Oh my goodness. This is, I think, would be right up your alley. Like, the movie was, should have been 3 movies more than anything. It was too much story, too little time. But the book is amazing. It is amazing. And it's literally kind of talking about the stuff we're talking about right now. So, yeah, check it out. But, anywho, oh my god. Dude, you were awesome chatting with today. I had a really, really awesome time. Like I know I need to go make food right now, but I don't want to, but I need to. But, yeah, it's an interesting world. I mean, that theory is very plausible, because I mean, you think about time dilation. That's like, I always have think about this in my head too. Like, people keep talking about, hey, what if we finally can reach the speed of light and all this stuff? I'm like, well, yeah, that's cool and all, but we'll never know. That's the thing I realized. We might have we could have reached the speed of light 5,000 years ago for all we know. But we wouldn't know ever. Ever. Not until we're beyond. Because if they did, let's say, reach the speed of light, and they literally only went, like, what, to maybe Pluto? The time dilation, I mean, I don't know how many hundreds of thousand years would pass, if you did that. So, I mean, that's the thing. That's, again, like another topic I talk about is, they don't talk about time dilation in space shows very much. I guess they always use the veil of hyperdrive as a way to skirt around it, because if you think about it, space travelers now, if we leave, like, if I were to get in a spaceship and go to, let's say, Andromeda, the nearest galaxy that we think might have habitable planets or whatever, well, nowadays we find a lot more of them, but nonetheless, let's say I went to the Andromeda Galaxy on a spaceship at, you know, speed of light. You're not gonna get speed of light, but get close to it. Yes, I mean that's to me says why it's a simulation, because it's a limit, physical hardware limit. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, if we went to Andromeda, by the time I get back, every single thing I knew on this planet wouldn't look the same. Like, you would literally be like 1,000 years or something crazy would be gone. Everyone would be dead. Who knows if there'd even be humanity? Think about that one. What if 6,000 years ago, humanity branched, one continued a hunter-gatherer civilization, while another went a totally different route and somehow advanced dramatically faster than anything else and was able to create interstellar flight and left this planet. Oh yeah, I think you break the simulation and break the bubble, man. I mean, that's then, you know, like another crazy related but not, you know, thing about quantum mechanics is that if quantum mechanics is true and applies, we live in a deterministic universe. Oof. I don't know if people would like that idea. Like, for like, is it, I think the, oh, I can't remember which experiment that kind of is what it is. Is it the wave slit experiment that talks about that? That basically, oh wow, is it the measurement of the Big Bang itself that sets forth? Well, everything has a predetermined state then. Wait, I don't know. Oh boy, my head is, oof, oof, oof. Isn't that wild to think about? Think about pilots, you know. They're younger than any other one. You know, two twins born on the same day. One's a pilot, one's not a pilot. The pilot's younger than the one on... Wait, is that how it works again? I can't remember now. Well, that's the problem we have, the way we measure time. Our time is so relative based, you know. Our time is localized within a very specific space and regional space and physics that we have in our environment, so... Ah, I was wondering that. Yeah, it's like, that's like a huge, you know, problem that I don't think maybe they haven't figured out a way to already. But a universal time-keeping system would be needed if we actually really did travel. I mean, at a certain point, Earth time becomes irrelevant. Oh, that makes sense. Further from gravity, center of gravity too, yeah. Oh man, there's so many aspects. I see why a lot of brilliant people go crazy. I could see it, like, it's just too much. It's information overload. Like insanity by knowledge. That's why I tell you, you know, I think some of the most brilliant people are the people you see on the streets. They know the reality of the world, and you know what I think, you know, I think for some brilliant people it just becomes so overwhelming because they finally realize in the black and white nature of talking about it, in the end nothing really matters because we all just die. So what's the point? I mean, that's the negative, pessimistic way to look at it. Then, you know, the positive way as well, who knows, we die. I mean, this is maybe just a big test for it all. Oh yeah, that totally makes sense, man. Yeah, it's crazy, like the motion of galaxies and how they are being pulled, and yeah, just the universe. Like, yeah, that's, oh man, mind blowing constantly today. Like thinking about stuff like neutron stars are crazy, dude. Those things are wild. Or even just like interstellar events that can literally destroy everything, like in a whole section of space, like quite literally. Like, we don't even know it. A supernova could happen how many light years away, and its effects finally hit us and wipes out Earth. Literally blows our whole atmosphere away. And we're worried about, like, you know, nuclear war on Earth. Like, you don't want to see interstellar nuclear war when when they're mad. Oh, yeah. You know, I would love to be around in 2 billion years when our galaxy and Andromeda eventually merge. Can you imagine what that would be like? I guess Earth would be... Our solar system by then and sun would already supernova, but still, that'd be fucking amazing, yo. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Ooh, yes. I like that. I like that. It's just always, you know, the question we always ask ourselves, where does it keep expanding to? Which, you know, I always have that question. I always have that question. I guess I assume it's a spherical form our galaxy, our universe would be. I mean, that's like this game here. One thing they know, or seem like they did well, hang on, where did I put that? Is the way they designed the star systems in the map is like the galaxy, like how it would look with the ebbs and flows and the connected. I wonder, has No Man's Hello Games ever shown what the universe looks like from outside of it? Like, you know, is it a spherical design? Oh my god, I'm gonna ask that. You know, I've always wondered that. I assume it is, just by the nature of how we are starting at the edge and always going in. Oh, Dirge, I like you, man. I like you, I like you. You know, I think we will probably end up meeting sometime in the future. I feel like, I don't know, it's weird. I have a tendency to meet a lot of cool people in real life. Like, I'm a weird, I believe in electromagnetic energy being emanated from humans. Not like, you know, the crazy chakra people that do all the stone stuff, but I believe in a personal level, we're all just energy and information, really. And others, some of us attract others. Some of us emit more energy than others, and different types. And I have a weird energy level where I just, from what I've been told, I have a brighter, warmer energy that kind of attracts people of similar types mentality. Happy, hippie, knowledgeable, but yet realistic too. Like, I'm a very happy guy, but once in a while, I get mad. And it's the really happy, nice people you don't piss off in life, because it takes a lot to make us mad. And when we get mad, it's, oh, yeah, you don't want that. We're dedicated, committed, very kind people, but we take our kindness and love the same ways. If you flip it around, we'll turn the tables, and it'll be ugly. Because it's going to be the kind of payback that you don't expect. You expect the right in your face. Nope. Slow burn. You at least expect it. And on that note, I gotta have some dinner here. I'm gonna be chatting with you guys all day, which is fun. It's been actually really a great day. Dirge, man, you rockstar, yo. You the man. You the man. Who man? Or you the man or woman? I really enjoyed our talking. It was fun. Okay, we'll quick hop back to one more settlement here, and then after that we'll save at the settlement. Call it. It's amazing, man. Like appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I've haven't really ever chatted on my streams until like the last couple of years, because for me it was a good way to, well, not go crazy for being a caregiver for my mom for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and she has dementia, so I didn't really have anyone to talk to ever. And I talked to myself a lot at the farm, but I was like, get a little worried I might be going crazy. So I started to, every night I would play No Man's Sky for like an hour before I go to bed. It was kind of my way to mentally unpack the stress, the always-onness that is being a caregiver 24/7. So when I started chatting once in a while, I found it was very, very medicinal. Like, it felt really good to let my mind interact with other people, you know, not just a person that has dementia. have a little fun adult talk, you know, and intellectual talk and crazy talk, you know, all that stuff. So thank you everybody for whoever has been here throughout the years, and saw me through like my adventure and journey, you know. Oh. You know, it's funny. I've been trying to expand my energy levels greatly, and I think I've been starting to a lot more so even. It's weird. Yeah, going back to the whole walk around outside thing in trees. You know what? When it's all said and done, the trees know what it's about, I think, and I see why we always keep coming back to the idea of trees, because they did figure it out, and that is maybe tree form is the final form of us in this dimension, in this reality as we know it. So I mean, think about it. Trees, they could live thousands of years if there aren't humans, of course, you know, and they have a purpose. They provide shade, oxygen, filter the air. Yeah, it's love it. I had a feeling you might. I feel like we have a lot of shared belief theory systems. I feel like it's a certain type of people. It's a certain type of mindset that, like this game, combined with quantum mechanic theories, combined with chakra energy theories, you have to have a certain mindset to actually be open to the possibility that they could even exist, you know? Not saying that it is or does or will, but just the possibility, you know? I'm just amazed at people that are closed-minded, like, man, your world must be boring. What do you think about at night when you go to bed? Or is it just materialistic stuff? You know, I guess I don't know. I mean, I was like that when I was younger as a kid, but I've always been a hippie kid. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, the funny thing is I have brought, what was it? I think 6 calla lily buds from my mom and dad's farm, and in the last 5 years I've been I've been keeping up all the, you know, like the plants and the garden and the grass and everything. And it's funny though, like these calla lilies I've been raising in my condo. Oh my God, they're just like growing like crazy. Here's a funny thing. Every day I talk to them and I touch them, and then I rotate them so that they, you know, don't lean too hard and heavily into one direction on the light. And yeah, I never really was very good with plants, but lately I've been coming in more touch with them. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell, like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if it's just ambience or just the airflow in my condo, but like, I feel like the plants totally are reaching for me at times, and I talk to them and talk to them and touch them and spray them with water, and you know, I love being a hippie. Hey, if it's on a touch keyboard, I totally get it. That's like the one thing I hate is touch keyboard typing. Not a fan. I'm still old school. I want a slider. I miss slider smartphones, man. Oh my God. I've seen so much technology. I remember when I first got the first Galaxy Note. Like I worked at a law firm and did all my technology there, and I remember talking with the AT&T rep. He's like trying to sell us a bunch of I can't remember what it was, iPhones or whatever. We bought millions of dollars of stuff from AT&T. So as a law firm, they're like, "Ooh, this will be an easy sell." I'm like, "Well, hey, how's this sound? You give me a demo Galaxy Note tonight for this weekend while I go have my parties, and I bet I can convince our firm to buy some more iPhones from you guys, because I know they need them." So I remember I brought the first Galaxy Note with me to a party, and busted out, and all my friends are like, "Holy shit, dude, what is that? Why would you want that?" They're like, I'm like, "Guys, this is what you're gonna want in the future. I know it. Trust me. You don't know it now, but you will." Flash forward 8 years later, everyone's got a fucking huge ass phone. And what do I have? iPhone 13 mini. Because you know what? If Apple releases another iPhone like mini, it's gonna sell like crazy. Here's the theory I have, and others mentioned it too. The reason why the iPhone 12 and 13 didn't quite sell as well as, or didn't sell at all, were shit. People remember what happened at that time those were launched, 13 especially? Yeah, it was a fucking pandemic. You know what you can't do in a pandemic, or we couldn't do? Go outside. You know what you couldn't do when you go outside? You definitely couldn't touch phones, could you? So what major thing does a mini phone lose by not having the ability to see it? Is to show how much you miss that size of a phone actually in your hand. You see it on TV in an ad, it's not the same. Seriously, trust me. Like, I was looking at minis. I had an iPhone 11 Pro prior, which I've been holding on to forever because that fucking phone is so good. Like, I don't like the overprocessing of the photos in the newer iOSs, even in the iPhone 13 mini, honestly. Hey, Apple, just stop it. Just let me fucking take a raw photo. I'll post-process if I want to. I'm not the guy that needs to make my skin look beautiful, because you know what? My skin isn't beautiful. I want the reality of the world reflected in my pictures. I can make them look fake if I want to on my own. So, rant there on people and filters. Like, my God, seriously, young people. What are you doing? Why are you using these filters to make you look prettier than you are? What good does that do you? You do realize if you're trying to find a love interest, they're gonna fucking see you in person. And you know what? Here's a funnier thing yet. They're gonna see you if they're of love interest without your makeup on. I mean, I get it. You know, putting makeup on, you know, help hide some blemishes, help, you know, the personal self-esteem, confidence. But at a certain point, if you're painting a new face on your face, what does that say about you? Yeah, I know. That's buzzwords. That's the world we live in too. As we live in patterns, 6 months of hyper marketing of a pattern trend to then just move on and not relook at it again. You know, it will bite us in the butt, unfortunately. I'm usually a pretty optimistic guy, but there's some things happening these days that there's no coming back from. And it saddens me and no one's paying attention. I mean, you obviously are, I can tell. Because we're having this talk about, look what we're talking about today. I mean, quantum mechanics, trees and chakras and electromagnetic energy, reality. These aren't things most people talk about. I mean, here's the thing though. I'm proud to say, I have never installed TikTok, created an account, or logged into it, or watched a real TikTok on TikTok ever. And I fucking never will. That is what you call brain rot to the max brain rot. I saw my sister looking at TikTok. She was watching TikTok on Facebook, hilariously. She was watching TikTok feeds on Facebook that recorded from TikTok, put on Facebook. Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, 30 seconds of just shit. That's all this is? Short form? I mean, it's this... Ooh, oh boy. You want to go down conspiracy theory route, man. Oh, jeez, they're winning. They're winning. I don't know what the people in charge are trying to do, honestly. Here's the thing I don't get. What is the end game for all these companies and all these people trying to, quote-unquote, take over the world? What's the point? Like, do you want to enslave everybody? But what does that do? That doesn't do anything. So you're like 5 people in the world that can be free in a world that's enslaved. What? Why? Why? You know? You know what happens in the end? It's always bad. I mean, you don't even have to read history. I mean, just watch TV. You know what happens eventually? I don't mean either. I avoid that. I like to play. I mean, I used to be the early adopter of every social media network service out there, anything like Gmail, Inbox, Wave, Google Glass, Instagram, YouTube, Foursquare, Diaspora. Don't remember that one, I bet. All of them. But you know what? I've realized that, you know what? Nah. I just like it for the community features. But I've started to realize it's just a narcissistic amplifier it's become. We're all just narcissists, our society anymore. I mean, look at me. I'm on YouTube. Well, I don't look for an audience, you know, though. It somehow finds me, which is amazing. And usually, I'm just talking to myself, airing my thoughts out in the air. I guess part of my quantum, theory says, the moment I realize an idea, at least that means the idea is out there, and that means that idea has a chance of growing, possibly. Versus if I never put the idea ever out there, well, that's never going to become reality. But the moment the idea is introduced, it might exist somewhere, That's kind of, I guess, the whole craziness of quantum at times, in my opinion. The fact that, you look the way it works, generally speaking, very, very generically speaking, so, this thing over here, it has no value. But the moment I look at it and observe it, it has a value. And if there's an identical particle of that, it's like, oh my god, law of attraction is so crazy. Like, put a bunch of particles in a vacuum in various evenly spaced areas. Scientists will come back in a later time frame, and all of a sudden the particles will all group together. Why? There's no physical properties where they should be attracted to each other besides mass alone only. Isn't that funny? The nature of the world is not to be alone, really. We come into this world and we go out of this world alone, but all the time in between should be spent, I think, within each other's. As a community, as a species. And on this note, okay, let me click save here. I'm gonna do my wrap up here because I do actually need to eat something. I'm getting hungry now. I'm getting hungry. But to me, the reality of it is, we can change this world pretty easily, I think. It's just not easily, but all it is, we just need a different mindset. We gotta stop thinking of ourselves as on an individual level. Yes, we need individualism. But on the grand scale of things, we gotta look at ourselves as a species. As humans, not as Americans, Japanese, Russians, Chinese, whatever ethnicity, geographical land you're from. We really gotta start realizing that we are all humans of Earth. And this planet is going to kill us because we killed it. So, that is the reality of our future. And it's going to just start getting really bad here in the next 10 years. We've hit the ramp up, the point of no return bar you see. We're right where you start going upwards, when you're on a roller coaster at the bottom, where you start going up, climbing up to the top to then get the big drop. Yeah, we're right when the first car is actually vertical and the bottom car is still flat. That's where we are on the time scale of climate catastrophe and the world. In 20 years, TikTok ain't gonna mean shit. None of the stuff that we're doing right now is gonna mean shit if it keeps going the way it's going. We're just gonna be happy we have food and clean water. Which, again, rich fucking companies are trying to do away all this stuff. I don't know why. Here you go, people. Yeah, money runs the world now, but they don't keep it alive. Not in the long term of things. Because here's the problem with these current investor strategies and everything right now. Private investors, blah, 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 private equity groups. All they see is tomorrow. Literally, tomorrow in 2026. They don't give a fuck about 2027, 2030. All they care is they got theirs, and then they can quit and get a new job, do the same thing over and over. So. But I have hope in you. So, on that note, Dirge, it's been fucking real. I had a blast. Thank you for all the tips. Thank you for having a fun conversation about crazy quantum mechanics, existence, realities, and all the in-betweens. That's what we do, yo. Y'all be good. I'll see you later tonight. Peace.